Hey guys, I hope you're well. In today's video, we'll talk about how mobile operators price their mobile tariffs. This video will give you a general understanding of the pricing structure of mobile tariffs, including device plan, airtime, etc. In the next video, I'll show you how to go about pricing within your organization if you work for a mobile operator or associated company. So for example, how to work with sales, finance, and other teams within your company to get the pricing approved. But that's for the next video. In this video, we'll talk about the pricing structure. In many large mobile network operators, for example, the European ones, you have a group entity such as Deutsche Telekom, and then you have their local companies called OpCos or operating companies like T-Mobile Germany, T-Mobile US, etc. Mobile tariff pricing is local to each market and is therefore managed locally by the OpCos. So if you're the pricing or propositions manager for an OpCo within a mobile network operator, you're more likely to do the tariff pricing. So let's start with the definitions first. What is pricing and what is a mobile tariff? Let's start there. A mobile tariff is a cell phone plan your mobile operator charges you for either as a prepaid subscription or a postpaid subscription, pay monthly. A mobile tariff is a combination of airtime and device plan. Airtime is your voice minutes, texts, and data, so it's the mobile service itself, and the device plan is the payment for your mobile phone or cell phone. What is pricing? Pricing seems like a fun concept, doesn't it? So empowering. It's like you pay what I tell you to pay. It's cool, isn't it? Unfortunately, it's not as much fun when you're talking about pricing a commodity like a mobile tariff, because customers already know, or at least they have an idea about what kind of pricing to expect. If you look at the theoretical side of things, then the pricing can be either value-based or cost-based. But if you work in a high-tech business like mobile communications, you will always see the cost-based element in the pricing. For mobile tariffs specifically, there's also an element of competition. For the cost side, your finance department knows the cost of delivering voice calls, text messages, and mobile data on 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G networks. Mobile operators take the cost element on the network side, any partnership costs like roaming, etc., look at the competition to see how other players are pricing their mobile tariffs, and of course, they also add a markup to ensure a certain amount of margin on top of the cost. The cost element is used to ensure profitability because, of course, mobile communications is a business. They're doing it for the money, not for mankind generally or anything, right? Irrespective of what they might say in their campaigns, that is not the primary objective. The primary objective is to make money. Value-based pricing is based on what a customer is willing to pay for a certain value. Even if your costs are low and you operate in a market where customers can pay more, value-based pricing can allow you to charge more. In mobile communications though, since the airtime is a commodity nowadays, as customers have so many alternatives available, the price keeps getting reduced, and the finance teams within your company make sure that the price you charge ensures profitability. Let's use an example to understand this concept. Let's say we have a customer who wants to buy a mobile phone subscription. They're looking for a good package that includes unlimited voice calls and texts and a decent amount of mobile data. They're also looking for a high-end mobile phone to go with the plan. We can break the plan down into two, airtime and device. Airtime for the minutes and texts and mobile data, and device, of course, for the phone. As an example, let's say we have the following airtime tariffs available. In our example, let's say the customer wants unlimited minutes and texts with 50 GB of data and a mobile phone that costs £1,100. So to offer this tariff, there are at least two options. Option one, which is nowadays more likely, is where many mobile operators have separate airtime and device plans. With this option, the customer pays a monthly subscription for the airtime, so in this example £25, and the total device cost is then spread separately over the period of the contract term. So for example, if the contract is for 36 months, the device cost will be £1,100, because that's what the phone costs in this example, divided by 36, which is £30.5 per month for 36 months. And the monthly subscription, therefore, will be £25 for the airtime, plus £30.5, which basically means £55.5 per month. So for this, the customer gets airtime, 50 GB of data, unlimited minutes and texts, and the phone as well. The mobile operator may have options for upfront payments for the device, which can reduce the £30.5 per month for the device to a smaller monthly figure. That way, the mobile operator can recover the cost within the contract term. Once the term is complete, the customer may only pay for the airtime and not the device. That's the credit agreement with the mobile operator or the creditor they use in the background. Mobile operators nowadays also offer a 0% APR, which means customers don't pay any interest. But, of course, depending on the credit agreement, the mobile operator may charge customers some interest, in which case, at the end of the contract term, the customer may end up paying more than the actual cost of the device. Then we have option 2, which is quite an interesting one as well. Option 2 is where a mobile operator may have pre-built tariffs for the airtime as well as the device. Now, this one may be more common in the B2B, business-to-business space, but it may be useful for consumers also. In this example, you have the airtime tariff just like the above. In addition, you also have many price points available that go up in small increments in order to be able to charge for the device cost. So let's use the same example as above, unlimited minutes and texts with 50 GB of data and a phone that costs £1,100. Let's see with option 2 how things will look like if we go ahead with this. For the airtime, we use the exact same SIM-only tariff that costs £25 per month for unlimited minutes and texts and 50 GB of data. For the device, we create pre-built price points that go up in small increments. So we could start at, say, £10 and then go up in the increments of £2.5, just as an example. So the price points could look like this. So £10, then increment of 2.5 to make it 12.5, and another 2.5 to make it 15, and so on. Using the airtime tariff, so the £25, and these device price points that we just outlined, the overall tariff may look like this. So 25 for the airtime. For the device, for 36 months, we already know that the price will be 30.5, but since we now have pre-built price points, so we'll have to use the closest one available. So in this case, we can select the £30 tariff that can recover £1,080 in 36 months, and the remaining £20 we can charge as an upfront payment. So the customer could pay £20 upfront and then £30 per month for the device over a 36-month period. And in addition, they also pay £25 for the airtime, which makes the total £55 per month. Generally, when mobile network operators launch a new technology, for example 5G, they price the new technology tariffs a bit higher than the earlier technology tariffs. Later, the special pricing goes away when that technology becomes more commonly available. The technology is designed to make network operations more efficient as the networks evolve. This means that 5G can generate more from the available network resources than 4G networks. Therefore, 5G networks can generate 1 GB of mobile data more efficiently than 4G networks. So why do mobile operators then charge more when launching new technology tariffs? Well, that is because a lot of capital investment goes into a new network technology, so it's not just about the operational costs, which are of course more efficient, but also about the capital that needs to be recovered within a decent payback period. Otherwise, of course, it'll be hard to justify the business case for new network technologies. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to download the free stuff from Consbrief products page. The link is below. You can also reach me through LinkedIn if you need help with any of the areas I do videos about, for example, pricing, business casing, product management in general, etc.